I have a question here from Brad from Kennesaw. He just got a job, just started saving money. He had a question about the difference between an emergency reserve fund and a savings account, and was wondering, are these the same thing? Well, that's a great question. Emergency reserves and savings are similar. One of the main differences is that savings, you have a specific goal in mind. So, a savings account can be geared towards maybe a down payment on a home, or a new car, or education for children. So it's got a specific goal. And the emergency reserve is something that you're not sure what this is for, basically for something that's unexpected. The emergency reserve fund is something you don't want to touch until it's truly an emergency. And we don't mean, a trip to the Bahamas or something that's going to be fun. It's truly, something's happened to my car, I need to fix this. And that's something you don't want to dip into your savings for, because that's not the intended goal. So an emergency reserve fund, one thing that's important too is you want to have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. It used to be just 3 months, but sometimes things last a little longer than we had originally intended. So the emergency reserve fund, again, not something you want to use, and it's there if something comes up that you need. Where you keep your emergency reserve is important as well. You don't want to have easy access to it. You don't want to use it for something that it's not intended for. So emergency reserves and savings are both going to be invested primarily in a cash type account. So in a bank account, a credit union, you want to keep it, we say liquid, meaning I can access it quickly. I don't have to sell something to get the cash for it. So yeah, it needs to be basically in a bank account so that you can easily access it, because in an emergency, you want to have quick access to the fund. Versus a savings account, you want to keep that in a place that you can access it when needed. Okay, Brad, I hope that answers your question.